Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the day 1 qualification games that just went on about 30 minutes ago. Me, Tom, and SpenLC just played them, and we did make it through to day 2. So just we're going to be showing the best games throughout the day. Some good opponents that we faced, but not really faced too much of a problem. So GG's to everyone that we played. Without further ado, let's jump into the first game. Alright guys, so this is the round of 64, and the bans of this I think were Gale and Max. So going into this hard rock mine, a really confident map. We're actually facing some really good players to play with, quite a few of them on ladder a fair bit, and high in trophies around 30k plus, all 3 of them. So definitely some really good players that we're facing against right now. So hard rock mine, Piper with the new gadget is insane. As you can see, normally with Piper's gadget, I might make a video on that and how to best play with her, because people do consider me one of the best Pipers in the world. So I might make a video on it because the new Piper gadget is broken, especially on maps like this. It's so good. You normally got to wait for someone to be tapped once and then use the gadget, and you can basically like auto-aim it or pre-fire it, and you should be able to get the kill off. But able to get the 5 gem advantage there. Samantha doing a really good job there. Tom just being a nuisance in the grass. They can't afford to just keep him back, so the Cole's in 2 minds whether to attack me or attack Tom, but Tom's doing an amazing job getting that Cole down. And Cole's literally one shot there. I'm able to take him out. And there's 4 gems left, so I decided to use my gadget to get a bit of pressure. Because obviously if the Piper's been tapped for 2k damage, she's not going to be able to survive against anyone else. So we're able to get the 10-0 in that one. As you can see, really dominant performance from us. Yeah, let's just jump right into the next game. Okay then, so next game, we decided to bring out the Mortis. I felt like Tom wanted to have a little bit of fun, but we've got the feeling that we're going to switch to like a Mr. P or something like that. So Mortis is really good against Mr. P. He's gone up against the Cole to begin with. He's just trying to get his super, and then eventually we will switch lanes. So to begin with, Cole is already one shot, so pretty decent. I use my gadget there just to get a bit more pressure, just allow me to heal while he has to heal as well. He also popped gadget, and that's a really good kill from him. I didn't expect him to just go for that. I thought I had a few more seconds at least for both of us to fully heal up. So it's a good gadget usage from their Piper there, able to get the kill. And Cole does kill Tom there. So at a minute, not too much worries. Obviously it's 3-1, gems are in the middle. Both Pipers are going to be playing passive, just waiting for one of them to get tapped, so then the other one to use a gadget. So you got to always play super careful in the mid, especially with this new gadget involved. And that's why you're probably going to see a lot more aggressive brawlers being picked, because now most Pipers use the gadget that obviously makes it so you can shoot them across the map. Now aggressive brawlers don't get stunned from other gadgets, so they're able to make more plays, and Piper's actually more vulnerable in that sense. So both Semantic and Tom going down when we only need 1 more gem. I'm able to get Piper to give us a bit more time, but there's a Cole being really aggressive, so we've got to get him out there. So we only need 1 more gem. I was a bit worried because the Piper jumped up, as I could have just got a gem and fallen back. But Tom's doing a really good job. Mr. P is literally one shot there, so we don't want to really rush things. We're in a really good position. We've got 9 gems. Semantic's able to run out with that one, and we've got a Mortis who can just be super aggro and keep him back. And we're not really worried, because even if Tom dies, I mean, even if one of us dies, Tom can just come back. But here we're a little bit worried. All of them are pinning us back, and we both well, I go down there. So good super from Semantic to keep him low, and Tom heals up in time to take the SP out. So really well played from Tom. He's able to stay alive and collect the gems. So a bit of a worry, but Tom clutching up in the end, healing up to full HP, and he's able to take that out with an ease. So we're able to take the first set 2-0. That game was pretty comfortable until the end where we all died. Alright guys, moving on to Junk Park then. So I did actually say that Gale and Max were banned, but they decided to run Max, so we would have got this win anyway. But in this position, when it's kind of like auto-moderated and people use a ban brawler, just got to play it out, try and get a winner anyway. Then obviously if they do win, you can dispute it, because obviously they played a ban brawler, so you should get that. So you can see I was using the emotes, so I was a bit angry. I was like, how did someone mess that up? So we're able to get the first one. We're not really too used to playing against a Max, because we do ban it, and facing a Max in Siege can be pretty complex, especially with the speed. Max can melt BB pretty much really fast. So Semantic's just going to go aggro against the Gene, take the Gene down, which is really important. It does actually miss the bubble, what he said. I remember him saying in VC, I've actually missed getting that. So I'm able to get Barley down. Max is able to get a lot of pressure with our dash, but Tom's doing a really good job on the lane. SpenLC's just going to run up. That Gene actually misses his gadget there, but Tom's able to finish the kill on the Gene, and I'm just waiting for the Max to try and make a play. With a Max, especially when you're a Gene, you kind of want to wait for them to make the play, make the dash, or use a super or something. Wait for their super to wear out, or obviously wait for them to use the dash. You got to really do it really fast, else we're just going to be able to outplay you with the dash or a quick movement. So normally I'll say for Gene, you just wait for them to make the decision, and then you follow it up with a really quick response. But we're able to get that round as well, so looking really good. And there's basically no way we can't finish this here because Max didn't get on the boss early enough, and we're able to pick up the win inside of that game. Let's hop into the next game. Alright, so the next game is up. So currently 1-0 up in his set and 1-0 up in sets overall. So this one's to get us to 2-0. So they've actually picked up Frank. We don't actually face Frank too much on Siege, but with Gene in play, I feel like Frank's a bit too risky because he's just an easy target every single time with pull. Even when he has a gadget, you can still just get his 3 gadgets down, and once them 3 gadgets are down from the Frank, you've got to be able to get an easy pull over and over again because he can't cancel a Gene pull, and he can't cancel any other like cancellation, obviously, because that's his gadget. So he's already wasted 1 there, so the kind of key to this game is just count them down over and over again. I'm able to get a pull on Swarm there, but he's able to reply with a gadget, which you need to get down for the Gene as well, else you're not going to be able to pull him. I'll go super aggro there, and Frank somehow manages to catch with a super, but don't really matter too much. We're in a really good position here, so Tom obviously doing a good job here. BB's got to be careful with Frank because once Frank's got super, Frank can be deadly against the BB, and it kind of low-key counters BB. So Gene again with a nice pull. Didn't really expect that, so that's a really nice pull from that Gene, playing really well. SpenLC just missing the bubble. I remember him screaming at VC about that one, but that was quite funny. But we actually pick up the round there, and we've actually got a few bolts for the next round as well, so we can hold pretty comfortably. I think we've got 2 for next round. No, we've got 3 for next round. So in a really good position. Only 3 bolts down. We've got an 11 siege bot coming at us, and they've got Frank super on defense, so we can't really do too much. We're just looking for chip damage here. I'm just going to pull a Barley away, so then he takes longer to respawn. So we have control for longer. I'm really close to pull again. There's basically no way they can really come back within this one unless the Barley just pops off, or a Gene gets a pull into the zone or something like that. But I'll just wait for the Frank to go to bot, and I'm able to get that. Well, the bolt, sorry. We're able to get that one. Tom baits the pull, and there's just no way we're going to be able to win now. Swamp gives up because he knows it's over. So that's going to be another win for us. A dominant performance from us again. Let's hop right into the next game. Okay, so it's currently 2-0 up in sets. Backyard Bowl facing a Pam, Mr. P, and a Piper. So Piper again going to be really good in Backyard Bowl. When Gale's banned, Mortis tends to come out because Mortis is really good against Mr. P, who's used a lot here. Mortis is good against Brock and Piper. So in Backyard Bowl, Mortis is really meta. So don't be surprised if you see Mortis being played in Backyard because he's actually really good. So against the Pam, Brock is not going to be too good. Mr. P is going to be good against a Pam because I can just throw my turret here, constantly use the porters to tank for me, and just wait for her to make an aggressive play. Obviously because I can shoot over walls as well, but we're going to break up the wall. We just managed to miss that, but there's no point in rushing things on Backyard Bowl. Again, I'll stress this a lot, no reason to rush it, but here I'll just go for a sneaky goal. I know even if I miss, I'm going to be in a perfect position. I'm not going to be going too aggro. There's a wall there to defend me, so I'm able to sneak that in with a nice goal. Again, they go for the lane switch, but we're able to read it, and SpenLC with a really nice gadget usage, and we're able to get the goal. So pretty quick game there. Let's jump right into the next game. Alright guys, so this is to win the whole game here. So one more game and it's over for the enemy team. So they've got a lot of pressure on here. They actually get a nice snipe with the gadget. I'm actually torn between whether he should just make a gadget play with a Piper first play, or just wait to get a shot on him. But I'm able to get a nice shot on him here. SpenLC with another curved shot, able to get Brock low enough. And SpenLC should have super passed that, but anyway, I'll just dodge one shot, and I know I'm able to walk this in. And Tom gets into Piper's face, and then Piper's auto aim directs to him, so we'll play there. And then Tom now has super, so he can break up his lane. So it's pretty much GG with this one, unless, wow, that Piper shot actually only just missed me. SpenLC with a bad gadget there, just going off to the side. And he actually misses the open goal, which I roasted him for in VC. Don't you worry about that. But we're able to pick up the win, able to get this sweep off in that one. So let's go on to our round of 32 games. Alright guys, moving on to the round of 32. Again, some decent opponents. All of them had a decent amount of trophies and a good amount of 3v3 wins. So we knew we still had a game on our hands. Heatwave for the first map, a bit of a dodgy map to open up. on. The bans were Max and Gale again, so really popular bans. I think they actually banned Max, so we didn't really want Gale in play. He's so broken. And obviously Surge, if you guys didn't know, he was banned across the board, so he was a global ban. We didn't have to worry about Surge in any of these games, which was really good because Surge is so broken right now. But we're able to get the first kill pretty quickly there. The thing is, normally good teams open up, so like for example Code Magic, Clash and SK, they'll probably bring out a Mortis on this map because they might have Mr. P's and Sprouts. So against a lesser team, they probably don't like understand the kind of comps we use and the counter comps. Mortis isn't going to be brought out too much, so I'm deciding to use Mr. P with the revolving door star power, because on this map you can use Mr. P and hit him over walls a lot. It's really easy, you don't really need the range as long as you're constantly using the walls and getting into a good range to get a few auto aim shots in and whatnot. So I'm able to build my turret up again. Tom's able to get a kill, and SpenLC breaking up the map. Jackie is just not that good in the meta at all. There's not really any game modes that Jackie's good in anymore. The only way she's actually good in the meta is Poco double tank, maybe like a Jean Jackie as well. I've seen Jean Jackie used on this map a fair bit, but other than that, Jackie's actually just really not that good in the meta anymore. Obviously she had a nerf to her HP and her gadgets, so she can't really do too much. She gets pinched way too often. So I remember here Tom having a really awkward fight with Sprout here, everyone just going forth and back. So I go below Sprout, Tom goes above, just so he doesn't get immense value and hit us both. So we're in a really good position here, 9 stars up. There's just no way the enemy team is going to be able to win this. Cole goes for Tom, but Tom is doing ring around the roses, so Cole can't get in there. So we're able to pick up the win inside of the first game. Okay guys, moving on to the second game then. So they've actually brought out Daryl. Not too sure why they brought out Daryl inside of this one. Daryl's literally never played inside of competitive anymore, other than the heist when Gale was involved. But yeah, Daryl, I don't know what their think was for that. I'm trying to think actually what that really counters. I don't know what we're going for with this one. So we're going to Mortis. So Mortis doesn't obviously want to go for the Daryl. Daryl's going to absolutely wreck a Mortis. So the other thing is Daryl's actually pretty good against a Mr. P and a Sprout in some sense when he has roll, but SpenLC just was sticking by me the whole time. Daryl's not going to be able to kill 2 of us as long as we're keeping at a safe distance. So he's got roll, he's looking for the roll here. But I've got turret, and now it's basically GG's for that Daryl, because Daryl has to keep wasting ammo on his porter over and over again, and Tom helping us with the Daryl rolling in. So really well played from Tom. And Daryl's just going to go in again. I just don't really understand what purpose he kind of has in this comp. If you're going to go aggro, you need to play like Mortis. He's the only really aggro brawler, or like a Cole or something like that. Daryl just doesn't compete anymore. He's just not a good brawler at all. But I'm able to get some nice shots on Brock and able to take him down. Daryl again just going straight in, going super aggro, trying to get some kills. But with Mr. P, with a revolving door star power, he's going to have to keep taking down our porters over and over again, wasting ammo. Same with just normal Mr. P. It actually takes him 3 shots to take down a porter. So in reality, people might not think, well, that's not too much, but actually wasting the enemy's ammo is really important, because they have to focus on constantly killing that, and there's constant ammo they could be using to take us down. So SpenLC with a really nice job on the Sprout. He's doing really good against Mr. P, and I think the Daryl's basically given up. Yeah, he's given up. He knows he can't come back inside of this one, so they're actually able to get a kill. But other than that, pretty simple. We just stuck together as a team against the Daryl, just clumped up, and they weren't able to do anything. So that's 1-0 up in sets so far. Alright guys, so next map is Stone Fort, a really popular map. They can play a bunch of comps on, so we've just decided to go a little bit safer with Mr. P and mid, because Mr. P is really good against like a B and a tank. So Mr. P is just really good overall, and you can't really go wrong with going him, other than maybe you might want to switch it up when you're facing the better teams, but it's really safe to go off on the first game against Cole. It's really good against Mr. P and tanks, and just really good in general. So Cole's obviously a safe pick, and then Pam, there's SpenLC on Pam, he's going to be really good. But Rico, facing a Rico's a bit of a weird one, and a Brock as well. That's not really used in competitive too much. Rico used to be good on this map back in the beta days. He used to be the best brawler here, but I've never really seen him. He's actually good against a Pam though, so we could have maybe even tried that out one time, because Rico can just keep the distance with the bounce shots. As you can see, SpenLC goes down. He can't really do too much because he gets outranged from the Rico using the walls. So actually a decent shout that we could potentially use, because Rico actually counters Poco double tank as well. But we're able to get positioning back straight away. A call against Mr. P. Mr. P's not going to be able to do anything at all. and a Carl against a Brock and a Rico. Carl basically counters all three of these people, so I'm able to get a Brock down with a super, and now there's only a Rico. There's literally no threat for the enemy team here. We've got complete control and only need one more gem, so I thought I'll try and help Semantic out, getting him out, just in case he kills Semantic again, and then he was able to sneak up behind me and kill him. But we're able to get the gems out. 10-0, no really problems about this one. The enemy team comp was a bit weird, so we're able to get all the gems there and win. Let's hop right into the next game. Alright guys, so currently 1-0 up in this set and 1-0 up again. So they've actually switched it up. I probably should have switched something up about our comp. But they've gone with a Sandy, Poco and a Rosa. Poco and Rosa's fine, but Sandy with it as well, I think it's a bit too overkill. In the sense that Poco, well, Sandy just doesn't get value with Poco. Probably needs to go with like a Jackie or a Frank or something like that, something else pretty beat down, or a Cole. Sandy just doesn't fit in with that kind of comp. So Rosa's just going to be going to aggro against me. I know she's going to kill me because I haven't got the damage, and she's going to catch up to me because she's got a faster speed. This Semantic able to help me out, and I've got my turret, so that Rosa didn't really need to do that. She probably should have just sat back and tried to prolong as long as possible for me to get my super. Because once I get my super, I'm going to be able to scout really easily. So Tom's going to be going straight for the Poco here, trying to avoid that Rosa, but it gives us a lot of pressure. Semantic's going to go down as well, so they have complete control of mid, but there's still really no worries because, as I said, Sandy's just not good with this kind of combination. So Semantic against a Rosa here is missing some shots, but he's got his turret to help him and his gadget. I'm going to wait for the Rosa to get the shield off, conserve my ammo, and get her down there. So Poco going to go in on his own, and that's a big error. I'm able to take him out, and we're able to get the countdown again. So it was a bit fishy in that sense, but a couple of errors from the enemy team, and we're able just to get all the gems. A good team probably would have done a better job in keeping control of whatnot, because they had a lot of control of that mid. And to be honest, we probably should have lost that game with a combo used if they played it correctly, but we're still able to pick up the win inside of that one. So 2-0 up in sets so far. Let's go into the last game. Okay guys, so the last set is Sandy Gems. I remember Tom saying literally an hour ago he was really hungry. We had to wait a long time for these games, so he just said let's just go some brawlers that are going to end the save pretty quick. So Spike obviously just completely melts the safe, and he's actually a really good pick here overall. Colt was more of a brawler to just base race and get this game over pretty comfortably. So we've literally got all the control here. Semantic does go down, but Tom's doing a really good job, and I'm able to get loads of damage here. So my job here, 3v1 situation here. I'm just going to be a bit of a sneaky brawler. I'm just going to wait and wait for my teammates to come up. So Semantic's able to get the kill there. He's able to strike all supers. Only Colt left, so I'm just going to go really aggro, get some attention. Semantic's just going to run into the face of Colt and take him down, I believe. Actually, no, does he go down? I don't even know. This is a really awkward fight. Yeah, he does actually go down there, but I'm able to preserve some ammo and auto-aim brought down, and we're able to get a win pretty comfortably. Not really too much to really speak about with tactics. Alright, so going on to this game. Again, this is game point, so we just stuck with the same comp. Didn't really think the opponents could really counter us. They've gone for a Jackie, which is a really strange pick. I mean, I've seen Jackie being played in heist back when she had the fast gadget, where she could actually close the gap and take down the example, well, like an example of like a Rico or a Brock or something like that. Jackie's actually good against them brawlers, but now with the Jackie nerf, she's just not going to be good at doing that at all. Semantic going straight for the safe, dealing like 30%, and he's able to cycle supers over and over again. Colt is literally in Semantic's face, and Semantic gets another super off, and we deal like 80% within a flash, and we're able to easily pick up the win inside of that one. So Semantic Cheney supers, that was insane how he was able to do that. But that's the final game for the round of 32. That's going to finish things off for today's video. Hope you really enjoyed. Obviously taking a bit of time off pushing for these qualifiers. These are way more important than any type of ladder achievement, so got to focus on this, and then after that I've got at least 7 days to push, so it should be at least getting 34k. Probably might have estimated a 44k, probably overestimated 45k, but we will see. We'll try and go for as many trophies as possible, but let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.